Kaunas. Super surprised. Definitely a nicer first experience if you are arriving to the city and going from the Good morning from Kaunas, Lithuania. My second day here. Let's go on a city walk. I noticed something that looks like an island, and there is a concert hall, event hall on that island. Let's go first there and then head to the city center. After that to a castle. I noticed a castle on the map. I don't know almost anything about the city, but that's why I'm here. Let's go see, check out these places in this city. That's the second largest city in Lithuania, second only to the capital, Vilnius. I know this road. I was walking here yesterday. There is somewhere a big shopping center, Acropolis, there behind that church. I just counted. It's been 11 countries. I have been to 11 countries in the past 28 days and 13 cities. 13 cities. That means taking 2 long distance flights: Bangkok, Doha, Sofia, and at least 13 long distance buses or trains or a taxi ride, like that taxi ride that I took from Pristina, Kosovo to Skopje, North Macedonia, when my bus got cancelled at the last minute. Quite a lot of travel has been in these past 4 weeks. You can do quite a lot of travel in 4 weeks. And I'm only one step away from finishing this journey of traveling overland from Bulgaria to Latvia. When I was traveling from Bangkok to Bulgaria, I didn't yet know that I'll be doing this thing, Acropolis, and that means that kind of island thing is somewhere across. Let me check the map. Yeah, I didn't know that there must be a bridge that I'll be traveling from Bulgaria to Latvia overland, that I'll be visiting all these countries, most of which are new to me. I had never been to most of those places where I went to during this, don't know, 12, 13 step journey home, and also across Europe. It has been tiring to travel that much in such a short time, while also working and editing videos, and of course also doing the travel planning. Also, when you travel the way like I did, with super little planning, it still takes time. Is this a river? Maybe. Kaunas Grudai? Maybe some factory. Yeah. Even when you do very little planning, it still takes time. So, and that might be the big event hall or maybe no. Žalgirio Arena. I had heard this name quite a lot, but I had never seen the place, just because it's so close to Latvia. That's why I had heard of it. Many big events, when they take place in Kaunas, they take place here, from what I had heard. I think I can just walk around it. Restoranas, sala, amfiteatras, baseinas. Okay, I can understand some words. Žurnalistų įėjimas. Žurnalistų, I understand it's a press, but įėjimas, but at the same time tarnybinis, no idea. Speaking of the planning, I think the hardest thing was for me finding accommodation in Skopje, North Macedonia. Not because there were no options or that everything was super expensive, but it's just that at that moment I was thinking I want a proper hotel. Not expensive, not shit, not somewhere far away. Can be also with a lower rating, but a proper hotel, because you see, when I looked on Booking, everything in that city, it looked like it's apartment with a great view, apartment in the city center, Anya's apartment, Laura's, James' apartment. It looked like if I would need to take a taxi and ask the driver to take me to a place, just in case I can't find it or too far away to walk, it would be super confusing to find that place. Don't know why I had these worries at that moment, but that's what made me look for the place for quite some time, and still I ended up taking a place which was something like apartment with a great view of the city center. Yeah, and that research on that day took me almost 2 hours just to find one hotel. The rest I just didn't have time, so I just managed to find it easily. Okay, I want to go in. Let's go and see if that is possible to explore this, what looks like an island. Okay, this must be also kinda like a shopping center, because I see pool, restaurant, gym, and coffee shop. Caffeine is one of very few places that also in Latvia I go to frequently when I'm in Latvia, and it has been like this for 10 plus years. I like it, I like the atmosphere. Yeah, it looks like a big gym. Let's go up and see where this goes. I'm not a person into sports, so I don't know what is Žalgiris, but could be a basketball or hockey team, or even some person, some hockey player, basketball player. LSMU. Okay, so this is what it's like from up here. Let's keep walking in that direction. On the map I see that there is going to be a bridge, so I'll be able to get off this piece of land and then go to the city center and a castle. don't know it in what order. We'll see. There's one YouTuber that I have mentioned a few times on my videos, and that's Gabriel Traveler. And when I think of this video and how it will look, this my walk here in Kaunas, and later also in Riga, if I make a video in Riga, this makes me think of the Gabriel's videos when he is back home in the US, back from travels, and how quiet and peaceful and empty looks all those places where he usually goes in the US, in comparison to the places where he goes to on his travels. And it's similar. No people, empty parks, and if there are people, that's super few compared to he goes to India, he goes to many places, Japan, Thailand, many places, same like we with Unam. He's our go-to traveler on YouTube when we want to find information on how some place looks and what to expect from there. So few people, so empty. Such a privilege to have this kind of environment at home. In Latvia, where I'm from, it's the same. It's easy to find such a quietness and emptiness, thing you can't find in Bangladesh or India or in Bangkok, Thailand. What is this? What I am walking on? Don't know. Maybe Google has an answer. No, Google doesn't. Google says that I'm walking on some green field. Sakura Parkas. Well, that might be a Sakura Park somewhere there, but not in summer. In summer, no sakuras blooming. Yep, and if you want to watch the other videos from other places where I went to during this trip traveling from Bulgaria to Latvia, then just scroll back. Whew, there were, don't know, 20, maybe 30 videos from that journey and all these places where I was stopping, all these countries and all these cities. What is this? Looks like a place where sometimes some events happen, but super strange. Like I was expecting that it would be like a stage down there. Castle is in that direction, away from the Žalgiris Hall. Wow, what a nice pathway down there along this river. Cycling, running, walking, amazing. And I think I'll be going to the other side of the road through this tunnel. Yesterday, arriving to Kaunas, I was super surprised to see that the tunnel by the bus station had aircon. Super surprised. I was expecting a dark tunnel smelling of piss and other similar pleasant things, and nope, a nice tunnel with AC. Definitely a nicer first experience if you are arriving to the city and going from the train station across the road to the old town. Definitely nicer than currently still in Riga. The tunnel by the station in Riga, it's not great, let's say. Doesn't make you feel great. Okay, how far are we? 4-5 minutes to the castle. But the castle opens in hour and a half, so no going in. We'll just walk around if that's an option. This area here leading to the castle, it looks similar to that city center area with beautiful historical buildings. I saw cobblestone streets here. You know, maybe let's go through it so it's more interesting. Yeah, it will make our walk longer. No, let's take this road and then go in. Let's go to the next road. Some nice shops. And here is that next road. M. Valančiaus, where they sell some beautiful things. €55 for this. Okay. Yep. Everyone is opening not super early here, not before 9. At my hostel also, everyone was still sleeping at 8 when I left. Crystals. Don't know why people buy these things, for the looks, most likely. But that's something I started noticing only in the past year. A cool place. Oh, this is something donut place that is open. Maybe I go for donut later. No, let's try the next. Coffee place. And speaking of Gabriel and his style of filming, this is what I'm also oftentimes doing, because I want to show you the real feel of the place, and if the place is quiet like here, I'll leave those long quiet stretches so you can better understand what it's like here in Kaunas, next to the castle, at 8. Let's see what. Oh no, it's 9. At 9 in the morning on a working day. At what time do they open? 10? 11? Cool statue here in Kaunas. 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 At 9 and 20 minutes everyone is still sleeping, and this reminds me of Japan, Tokyo. You'll see why all these are so neatly cut and trimmed, because Mister is already working. Mr. Huswarna. Good morning. I don't know if this or that is castle. Kaunas Pilis. Let's check a photo. Kaunas Pilis looks something like, I think this is it. This is Kaunas castle wall. And that is a church, maybe. That's it. See you soon from somewhere nearby Kaunas. See ya.